Why are my balls hanging? Why are they sagging? Why are my testicles? Why is my scrotum sagging? Help me. Tell me what could be going on. Good day, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm a seasoned and certified medical microbiologist, and I'm popularly known as the medical professional with the difference because I bring you knowledge like no other to the comfort of your living room and to your doorstep. If you're a returning subscriber, this is me saying thank you. And if you just stumbled on this video, join the family and subscribe. God bless you. Welcome back. Into this class, I'm going to be teaching you 5 reasons why a man's scrotum or testes or testicles sag. Why do they sag? The first point is age. When a male is born, what happens is his testicles are not sagging, but they start to sag after puberty. Know that after puberty, a man's testes begin to produce sperm. And the temperature for production of sperm is 34 degrees centigrade. As the boy gets older, the amount of collagen and elastin that his body produces begins to reduce. And elastin and collagen are responsible for the elasticity of the skin. They will determine how low your testicles are going to sag. So after puberty, as the man hits his 40s, hits his 50s, hits his 60s, the elasticity of his skin begins to drop. And that is why older men have balls that are sagging than boys in their 20s. That is, older men have balls that sag lower than boys that are in their 30s or 40s. So as men get older, the elasticity of their skin drops and they begin to have sagging balls. So when a man gets older, the elasticity of his scrotum reduces. He loses elasticity of his scrotum and the sag. The second point is weather. Now, we are looking at the way the man's scrotum acts during the hot weather and during the cold weather. We should all know that the reasons why the testicles of a man are outside of his body is because the normal body temperature of a man is so high for the production and the preservation of the sperms that are produced. So that is why God created it that a man's testicles to be kept out of his body so that the healthy sperms are maintained. The production cycle is maintained, that healthy sperms are not destroyed by the high temperature of the man's body. So during the cold weather, what happens? The skin tightens, the skin around the scrotum tightens, and the cremaster muscle that is responsible for pulling the scrotum or testicles towards a man's body and releasing it away from a man's body. Every male is born with a cremaster muscle. And during the cold and the hot season, they play a very vital role in pulling the scrotum or the testes towards the man's body and pushing it further from the man's body in order to preserve the sperms, the production of sperms of the man, and also to protect the testicles. So what happens during the cold weather? During the cold weather, the man's skin tightens. The skin around the scrotum tightens, and these cremaster muscles pull the testicles or the scrotum towards the man's body so that they are warmer, so that they don't get so cold. That means they maintain the normal temperature of 34 degrees centigrade, and the production of sperm is not affected during the cold weather. Now, during the hot weather, what happens? This same cremaster muscle releases or pulls down the testicles or the scrotum away from the man's body so that air can blow upon the testicles and maintain the health of the testicles. So during the hot weather, the skin of the scrotum loosens and the cremaster muscles then pull them away from the man's muscles. This is how the health of the testicles are maintained. This is how healthy sperm is maintained. And this is how the cycle of the production of a man's sperm is being maintained and not tampered with. Temperature is very important to a man's fertility. And if you watch my previous videos, I've really hit hard on men keeping away from heat, because heat would actually reduce a man's fertility. It will reduce the ability of a man to produce healthy sperm and also reduce the health of the testes. So this is very important. And science has also proven to us that when a man is aroused or when he's having sexual intercourse, his scrotum or his testicles come closer to his body. So these are things that we need to know. So whenever places are hot, expect your testicles or scrotum to be further away from your body. That means your balls or your testicles will sag more during the hot weather than during the cold weather. So this is important. And when you are not sexually active, your scrotum or your testicles will sag more than when you are not sexually active or when you are not having sex. So that's what happens in a man's body. So that's the second cause of sagging balls or testicles or scrotum in men. The third point is varicocele. Varicocele is when the veins that surround the testicles become inflamed or they swell up. That is, the veins that are near the testicles swell up. And most times they are very painful, but some men don't notice this problem. So what happens when these veins become inflamed? What do? They increase the blood flow towards that area. They increase heat towards that area. And what happens? The cremaster muscles is then forced to pull the testicles away from the man's body so that they can cool off with air. So it's very important that men should be very sensitive about the health of their testicles, of their scrotum. Actually touch your scrotum to note if there are any form of inflammation or pain on your testicles or scrotum. So that's what happens when a man has varicocele. The fourth point is testicular lumps or growths. There are some health conditions that actually affect a man's testicles and will cause his testicles to grow in size, to swell up in size. When he swells up in size, the weight of the testicles will cause that testicle to sag, that particular testicle to sag. That means that if it has affected just one testicle, that testicle will sag lower than the other testicle that is not infected. But if both testicles are infected, both of them are going to sag more. Testicular growth or testicular lumps actually influence the sagging of a man's scrotum or testicles. So these are things you need to take into consideration. Always examine yourselves, guys. I know we have been talking about women here, women here, women here. Preserve your fertility. This is very important. Preservation of fertility begins from when a male child is born. Parents, educate your children, your male children, how to examine themselves. If they have varicocele, if they have any lumps or swelling or pain on their testicles, this will save them from infertility in the future or from spending so much money on things that would have been treated when they were younger or at an early stage. The fifth point is wearing the wrong underwear. You know, as a man, you're supposed to get the right underwear for yourself. An underwear that is not tight, but an underwear that will be able to hold your testicles and scrotum in place. And when you don't buy the right underwear, you have gravity pulling down your testicles or your scrotum, and they will sag more. A man who is 55 years of age, who has been wearing the right underwear, and you have a guy who is 35 years of age who hasn't been wearing the right underwear, gravity will cause the guy's scrotum or testicles, the guy who is 35 years of age, will cause his testicles to sag even more than a man who is 55 years of age, because gravity plays a lot in the sagging of testicles and even a woman's breast. So please wear the right underwear. Don't just wear any underwear because you see it in the market. Know what fits you. Know what fits your size. Know what fits you, your butt. Take in consideration the size of your manhood, your butt, and your thighs. And also the clothing that you're wearing. So this is very important. So these are 5 causes of why a man's testicles or scrotum sags, why he has loose testicles. Till next time, I remain your seasoned and certified medical professional, Gwendolyn Halle.